little is mentioned about Mary in the scriptures. Okay, so as Catholics, we are brought up with two kind of valuable teachings that we hold on to. One is scriptures. Yes, we fall back to scriptures. That is our basis. The second thing that the early church has also taught us is tradition. At least the tradition with a capital T. We've got to hold on to that also, because a lot of valuable information has been passed on to us. If you look at the scriptures, at least the gospel, we'll find that in Matthew's gospel, he has an infancy narrative, the birth of Jesus, where Joseph plays a prominent role. And then you look at Luke's gospel, we also have an infancy narrative where Mary plays a prominent role. And then you look at Mark's gospel, he begins with an adult Jesus. There's no such thing as infancy in Mark's gospel. And then you go on to John's gospel. John begins with divine Jesus. There is no birth narrative in John's gospel. And yet all these four gospels are part and parcel of our church's teaching, and we accept this as the gospel. If we read it, we meditate upon it, we try to live it out to the best of our ability. In the early church, long before we had RCIA, long before we had our catechetical program, there was a wisdom in the early church. When the disciples saw Gentiles, that means non-Christians, who wanted to join the church, you know what they will say? They will say, come and join us. Not go for RCIA, not go for one-year catechetical program, but come and join us. Because the community in the early church believed and practiced and passed on every valuable information and faith formation to its followers. And that's where we begin to see right from the early days the importance of Mary. There's another thing that we need to be informed of. The word is tradition. Some of us don't like this word because we think we are traditional people. We go back to old ways and old ideas and hold on to old things. So we don't like to be labeled as traditionals. Tradition simply means this: to pass on what we believe and what we love. And every family does that. They pass on everything that they believe in, that they love. And that's what the early church did. They passed on to us. What is of great value for our faith formation? What is of importance to us as we try to embrace the person of Jesus? In that way, they passed on the person of Mary, our Blessed Mother.